Hi everyone, Maxine here, Tink and I Treasures. Welcome back to my studio. Today we are doing another segment of our series of perfect pockets. I have 8 envelopes here. Each envelope represents a digital kit from Tina at Shabby Dabby Doodah on her perfect pockets. These are a lot of fun. I've always enjoyed playing with them, and I thought I would come along and show you guys an in-depth, detailed view of each pocket. This is pocket number 8, the last one. Can you believe it? The digital kit has been cut out and inked, so no watching me fussy cut or anything like that. This is what you get in Perfect Pocket Kit number 8. And this has a beautiful color story. It has 4 pockets, really pretty colors. I really like the color story in here. What I've been doing is picking out a couple that I do on camera, and then the other 2 I do off camera, and then I will show all of them in the next video, all the pockets I've done. So the guidelines that I set up, and I apologize, some of you have heard this time and time again, 8 times as a matter of fact, but I want to say it for those that might be new. So my guidelines are that when I'm decorating these pockets, I only use the ephemera that comes with that kit. I am not mixing up the kits. I'm not pulling in other ephemera that I have, and you guys know I'm the queen of ephemera. I'm not pulling in any other pieces. I only use what came with that particular kit, in this case number 8. The only things I can add if I want to is fabric, lace, or bling. That's it. Nothing else. So here are the pieces. Like I said, everything is cut out. So no sitting here watching me fussy cut anything. So we have this, which I look at this as like a background. Here is a pretty picture of some flowers. Another background, which are always great to use. Here's a label, large label. Here's an oval photo type thing. Here's another label. Here's that same picture, but in a frame. So that's fun. Here's an oval picture of a really cool building. Here's a family photo, which is fun. Here's that same building in a different kind of frame. Sweet. Here's a plain frame, a beautiful frame, but nothing inside. So that might be fun. Here's a smaller label, another small label. Another small label, different colors, another small label, different colors. Couple of banners, which I've noticed these in several of the kits. Here's another label. So this kit has a lot of small labels. Those are always useful. Here's some flowers. There's some more flowers. So we have several pink flowers, couple of larger ones, couple of kind of medium size ones. A bow, those are always fun to have. And several butterflies, couple of browns, and a couple of kind of greeny blue ones. And here's something different. A butterfly with a rose in the middle of it. So I'm going to use these two today on film to decorate, and the other two I will decorate off camera. Now these are really simple. She doesn't have lines here, which I feel is a plus. I don't like when a designer puts in those lines because it's impossible to fold it and not have those lines show. So I appreciate the fact that she doesn't put in lines, but to fold it, it's really easy. You just do the bottom one first, and then you can use that as a guide right here in this corner. Use that as a guide to bring up your sides. Now your sides can come up straight, or you can kind of wing them out. That is totally up to you because you don't have any pesky lines telling you what shape your pocket should be. And I usually fold mine so they flare out just a little bit at the top. It gives me more room to decorate. So here's the second one, and we'll fold that up. Again, we use this corner right down here as the guide. Bring up the sides. There, and bring up the sides. Then I kind of look at across here to see that I'm kind of getting them in the same spot on both sides. And there you go. So we are ready to play. So I like to pick the focal that I want to go with, and then work from there. I like that. Okay, so what happens if we do this? Or maybe it wants to go over here. No, that's the wrong color. I might have picked the wrong ones to start with. Kind of like that. Well, this is the first time I've done this, guys, but I think I'm going to change what I'm starting with. Not that it matters. I mean, in the end, they all get decorated and we get to use all the ephemera that comes with the kit, but I kind of like to put best foot forward, as it were, on the decorating that I do on camera. Give myself the best opportunity to do a good job. So, yeah, I think it's working on that background a little better. Okay, so I like that. One of these banners, or labels, I guess. So, what we got here? I like this one. I like the colors of that really well. Doesn't really kind of go, it kind of goes with that one, I guess. That one would go with any of them. Okay. That's kind of fun. I wonder, I need a smaller one here, I think. There we go. I wish there was more bows. I kind of have a idea in mind, and well, it could use more bows. But that's what we have, so that's what we have to work with. So I do have my hot glue gun at the ready in case we need that. I'm just going to go ahead and use my glue stick and get this one glued down. Last time I got one a little crooked. I ended up using a rose to hide the fact that it was crooked. Okay, so this one we want down in the corner, so I don't think that would matter if we go ahead and stick that down right now. Okay, so these, I think I want to do the, well, I'm kind of into this dimensional stuff, and let's just take out a few. So I know that bag doesn't sound real great on the video. I apologize for that, but let's see. Yeah, I just got into a kick of using these, and okay, this one needs to be cut. These are just double-sided, and they've got a little bit of foam. They're about a 1/8 of an inch thick, so you know it's not a lot, but it's enough to give things a little bit of dimension. So put that down like that, and then this, you know what, I think a little bit of dimension on this one would be fun. What do we got here? We gotta cut that a little bit. So about there. So yeah, that's perfect. So this will be fun. I know. Hope everyone's doing well. Having a good week. The weather here has been awesome. The starting of the week, we had atmospheric river come through here. I'll tell you, if those things aren't unsettling, I don't know what is. Well, yeah, a tornado or something like that coming through. Yeah, that would be. I can't even imagine people that have to live with the possibility of that all the time. I don't know how they do it. But yeah, the atmospheric rivers, I mean, they just dump a boatload of rain. And the field, well, it's not a field behind us, it's a golf course. Very posh. No, I live in a very tiny house. Very tiny house, but I like tiny house. I am not comfortable in a large space, if that makes sense. So I do like smaller cottage rather than a big mansion. That's just me. I mean, I just feel more comfortable in a cozier atmosphere. Okay, so anyway, but the golf course turned into a lake, and the sump pump that we have under the house was going nonstop. And yeah, it's a little bit, I think these butterflies are too dark for the color story in this kit. And let's see. So anyway, yeah, so the sump pump was going non-stop. And there was a lake and the golf course, and it's just very unsettling. But since then, for the last 3 days, we've had sunshine and 60 degree. So that is quite welcome, I must say. Well, I'm not liking that at all. What are you guys thinking? What are you saying to me? Can I yell? I like this bow though. Maybe I got too much dimension now. Maybe I need to put dimension on the bow. That's gonna be difficult. But yeah, I really like this bow. But it's just not sitting right now. So we're gonna have to do something about that. I'm sorry, I'm probably not in camera right now. So see, this is why I didn't want to do. You know, some pieces are easier done than others, if you get what I mean. So, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some trimming there and in here. Hopefully it won't be too bad. Let's see. There. And we need, oops, where'd you go? You went flying. So maybe I can get this stuck on. I don't have to trim and stuff. We'll see. Oh, a little bit. It's not bad though. Yep. Okay. We need a tiny piece. Tiny piece. Okay. No, 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 no. So, there we go. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, we don't want to jeopardize the integrity just because we don't want to take the time to do some trimming. So, I need to make sure those bows were supported. Otherwise, I think it would just break down over time. Okay. So, let's get out the reptile. Oh, we need to take those off. So, what I like to do when I'm using double stick tape or, you know, this foam stuff, is that this stuff is extremely sticky. And when you put that down, you have got to be careful that you get it in the right place, or else it's going to be stuck and you won't be able to do anything about it. But if you layer with some liquid glue, that gives you a little bit of time. I mean, you can't play with it forever, and you certainly can't push it down. But it does give you the opportunity to, you know, slightly move things around so it's in the right position. So just keep that in mind. It, you know, it's double stick tape is the same thing. Put a little bit of wet glue, liquid glue, and it gives you a little bit more opportunity just to make sure that things are exactly where you want them to be. Otherwise, they will stick down and that's it. Game over. It's either in the right place or it's not, but either way, you're living with it. Okay. I don't know if we can get that. Okay. Okay, now see if we can get some liquid protection on there. And I kind of think I want it right here in front, in the middle. Shoot. Oh, see, I wanted... No, that's not gonna work. Okay, never mind that. Okay, there we go. There we go. Huh, I like that. But see how just, you know, looking at the pieces a little bit differently, and just layering up, you get a completely different look, and it's all, you know, it has depth to it. I don't know if you can see that, if that's coming through on the film, probably not, but it has depth to it because of the dimensional tape that we used. So, you know, that's really pretty. I like that a lot. I was wondering about, you know, what do we think? A little tiny piece of bling. I think that would be fun. We need our fabric fix. I like to put the glue on the paper rather than the back of, you know, the back of this, because the glue is going to stay where I put it on the paper. If I put it on the back of this thing, it would flip over, I would drop it, it would be just like that. And it would be everywhere, and glue would be everywhere. But if I put the glue on the paper and then bring the item down into the glue, wow, it just works out better, at least in my world. Okay, so there's that one. I'm very happy with how that turned out. Now let me see what we can do with this one. So right there. Down. Or that. How about this? Well, that's kind of, I like that. And I'll have that right there. And then, oops, don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. Let's see. That's an idea. I'm gonna fold that in half. And then split it apart, having one coming off this way and one coming off this way. Now it looks like a banner that's gone all the way across. Isn't that fun? Okay, so let's remove this stuff and try and get some things glued down. So yeah, these kits are fun to play with. It's a nice little simple thing to do, you know, if you just got done with the larger project and you really don't want to start one yet, or if you need to build up your stash. It's a little bit crooked there. You need to build up your stash of pockets and, you know, tags and things like that for your next journal. This is a great thing to do for that. And, you know, this ephemera, I mean, you could use it for all kinds of stuff. You could use it to make tags. You could use the pockets as a background for a tag. I mean, you could print the one kit 2 or 3 times and have just, you know, kind of a set. You could have pockets and tags that go together. So yeah, you could do a lot with these. And the only problem is that I see is getting those 2 pieces to be on the same level, as it were, on either side, you know. I need to make sure I get them in the same spot, which could be easier said than done. Okay, there's that one. And oh boy, okay, this one over here, like so. Does that look right? I think so. Okay. We were going to have that down there, weren't we? Yeah. And I'm wondering about, oops. Oh, there went my hot glue. See if we want some lace on here. Just like that. Which way does this go? Okay, I think that way. And let's have it hanging over a little bit. Just like that. Oops. So I hope you've enjoyed this series, and got some good ideas on using these kits, and maybe popped over to Tina's Etsy shop, and got yourself one or two of them. Now, at Tina's prices are pretty reasonable, so it wouldn't break the bank to get a couple. And this is a non-sponsored shout out, as it were. So Tina does not know I'm doing this. Tina doesn't know me. I have bought a lot from Shabby Dabby Doodah, but she doesn't know me. She doesn't know I'm doing this. So it's not sponsored. This is just, she came out with a couple new kits lately, and I've always enjoyed working with these Perfect Pocket kits, and with a couple of new ones coming out, I thought, you know, this would be kind of fun to you know, kind of showcase these kits, and because I've enjoyed working with them for a couple of years now, and I've some of these kits. I mean, I bought all 8 of them to do this project. I know I have bought the earlier ones, but I have kind of an extensive file of digitals that I've bought over the years, and I could find the pockets, but I couldn't be sure which ephemera went to which pockets, and I thought, oh bother. I could sit here for an eternity trying to figure out which ones go to which pockets. So I decided I'm just gonna buy them all again. That way I know for sure which ephemera pieces go with which pocket kits, and keeping it all together, because I would hate to show you something and have it be wrong, you know. Say, oh, that's not, I'm not finding that. What's that? You know, this ephemera, this picture is not with number 8 or whatever. You know, I don't want to do that. You know, I don't want to do that. So I decided the best course of action would be to just go ahead and buy all the kits again, and that way I know that kit 8 has this ephemera and these pockets, you know what I mean? Because I couldn't figure out heads or tails of my files. They, you know, they were the earlier pockets, 1, 2, 3, 5. I'm not sure which ones I have, but I know I have more than one. So, you know, I couldn't be sure which ones went with each other. So I just decided to just get them all again, and that way, oh, that's pretty. It's all right. So I'm just looking at this. Do I like it opposite sides, or do I like it the same side? Jeez, I don't know. I wish you could tell me what you think. I wish you could tell me what you think. Oh, I kind of like that. All right. let's just stick her down there. Let's just get her done, huh? So my next video is going to be a finale wrap-up of this project, and I will show all the pockets I've made, the ones I've done on camera and the ones I've done off camera. Oops. Yeah, I like that. That turned out a lot better than I thought it was going to. I really wasn't too sure. That's kind of fun. I like that. Let's see. Just gonna get that inked on the back there. Just 'cause. Okay. And the ink glue on there. Oops. Gluing it to itself. That's not good. Okay. So I wanted it to just come off of there like so. I'm just gonna fold it down. There. I like that. What do you think? I like that. So, there we have it. There's our two pockets. And I still have all this ephemera left over. I'm gonna do the other two pockets off camera, and I will have them all to show on the next video. So thank you for joining me today. Please like and subscribe. Please leave a comment. Let me know what you think of this project, what you're working on, you know, or what kind of weather you're having. So anything you just want to say hi, that's good too. I love hearing from you. So until next time, take care of you, love each other, and I'll see you again. Bye.